bow to any false gods, put to death. You know, certain laws we get burned with fire, man. See that? Stoned to death, all of that, man. We got, like brother said, we got a trial. We already know that.
Already know who did it. Yeah.
The judgment.
Yeah.
We gonna have a trial though.
Yeah.
Man. And they was scared shitless. You know, I already know what's gonna happen. Shit. We gonna be all right. All came to the same. Okay, put them to death.
Put them to death, man. You know what I mean? Yes, that's what we gonna do, man. Because wow, we're judges.
Yeah.
Right? It tells you that Psalms 82 and 6. We're gonna get that now.
Psalms 82 and verse 6. I have said, you are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High.
When you look at we're gods, it's going to judges. We're the judges. You might say the judges. You ain't judging people based on the law, man. Some says the law is slack. The wicked come past the righteous. You ain't judging nobody based on the biblical law, man. If that's the case, you won't be having no Pride Month, man. Insane, man. Them freaks is all out there, man. And then you got little kids. Just should. And the woman asked him, "Should little kids be?" She said, "Yeah, I don't see it's nothing. There's nothing harmful in I think they should be identified as sexuality early." What the hell does he even know about any of that, man? He's supposed to be playing with G.I. Joe toys. Now the kids don't even play with toys. Now it's straight video games or phones. Yeah. See?
No more action figures.
Nah.
When I was growing up, I had the W action figures,
yeah.
man. Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. Nah, they don't got none of it. Now it's just straight. Everything is digital.
Yep.
See? Yeah, they don't want nobody using their imagination anymore. And if there was to continue this sick world, it'd just be a metaverse. You know? That movie. He was a star in that world, but he's living in a shithole in a real world.
Oh yeah, Ready Player One.
Yeah, you like they say, you will own nothing and you will be happy.
Yeah. Cause they was poor.
Yeah.
They was fucking poor. You got somebody that was rich playing the game. You got a lot of people that was poor playing that game, spending all their money on that game. In that world, there was a shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, his wife is throwing stuff at him while he's playing the game. Like, you gotta pay the rent. You know, I had to get a new upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are fucked up.
Metaverse. It's crazy. What you got?
This is the book of Psalms 50 and 16. But unto the wicked, the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?
Now that cuts you Amalekites. You know, you definitely, which we don't know how y'all gonna make it for 1,000 years. That's gonna be, we gonna see though. So that's gonna be crazy. Because you actually took on our identity and told the world that. So you gonna get your ass kicked, man. You see that? My brother showed me one video. You saw Amalekites they high holy, they dancing to some drill rap and shit. Yo, that shit had me dying. Let's see if I find that video.
See, they trying to be like Jake. They want that salt.
Yeah, behind. You don't have the salt. All right. See, all these nations watch us, man.
They don't get judged horrifically, man. The elites on down, all these Amalekites. Scripture say what his latter end shall be that he shall perish forever. You know? He's the first of the nations. The least of the flock shall draw him out. Look at these Amalekites, man. And they don't get it bad in the kingdom. All you Edomites, it's the tribes, the Amalekites, they don't get it bad.
Well, you saw you're gonna war with Amalek from generation to generation.
You know? Got righteous indignation forever. Oh, we gonna do according to the Most High's heart, man. You know, according to his anger. That's what we're gonna do to you Edomites, man. So that means y'all gonna get it bad, because he hates y'all forever.
Yeah, this is it right here. Tell me, is these the people of the Most High?
Yo, it is top hat.
What the fuck is he?
It is top hat.
Yo!
He's jumping up and down, bro.
See, when Jake danced, you know, they dance to some wicked songs, but you see the salt, man.
Oh, man, I don't know.
How can that to the floor and come up?
That's the people of the Most High right there. Come on, bro. What was that? That's a travesty, man. You know what I mean? And they bump into your music.
And the kingdom, we're gonna have fun with them, man. We're gonna entertain us. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
We gonna look at them like over this head, man. Like you see in Michael Jackson music video. Remember the time when the woman was saying, you know, I want some entertainment, you know, and then they all doing different things.
Yeah, the hell with booze, you gonna get get separated.
Yeah, we're gonna get separated, man. You know, if you women other nations, you know, y'all have no talent. We might
be out in the fields.
Yeah, you be out in the fields, man. Because we ask you to bring entertainment, right? You know, if we do a little belly dance or whatever y'all do, entertain us. If you dancing like that, no salt, you just, you know, looking retarded, yo. Matter of fact, send it to the field, man. You gotta work
far away.
Far away, get away from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this, man? But you got a lot of these other nations, like women, like I think some Elamites, some Moabites, a lot of Ishmaelites. They do them belly dances and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They belly dance with brothers, man.
Hawaiians.
The Hawaiians, oh yeah, they the halua, the dances they do. That's Jaffa. That's Jaffa.
What precept you got?
Listen. Oh, that was it on Psalm. Actually, it was one more on Psalm 32. Psalm 32 and verse 7. But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes.
So we are the fallen angels.
Yep.
Alright? That's talking about us.
Yep.
I ain't talking about no angels having sex with women on earth. That's crazy. The whole doctrine never made sense.
God.
And the Most High binding them with chains. That's stupid. Like I said, angels don't have those stars. It wasn't designed that way. Right? That's foolish, man.
They neither married or given in marriage. The Lord Yahweh Shai broke that down.
They broke it down. And there's none of that stuff in the spiritual realm. Okay?
That was created for us here in this physical third dimensional realm. That's it. That's why in the kingdom, we're going to have the best of both worlds. Because we'll be immortal like the angels, live forever. We won't even need to eat or drink because we can't die. We're going to do it for the pleasure of it. Oh, this tastes good. That quench some thirst. You know what I'm saying? You know, the pleasure of sex as well, being fruitful, multiplying, seeing your children upon children upon children. It's pleasure in seeing your children grow, man. See, but on this side, you can't enjoy that.
You're going to get a multitude of ungodly sons.
God.
You know?
Soon
like
they
you had that
born
other Jake who had 33 kids or something like that.
Yeah.
11 baby mamas, whatever they say. That's a curse on this side. That's why most of them kids are going to be demons, most of them.
Yeah.
Only one or two that may be right.
Yeah. In the kingdom, all our children be righteous, man. All of them, they're gonna come out the womb praising Yahweh Hashem Shai. You know? Abba. You know? Rock Abba. You know? Praise the Father, man. You know?
Yeah, they think most of these niggas are ungodly sons. Well, it should tell you that. Design not a multitude of ungodly. Was it Sirach 16? So having children on this side, that's shit. Look what they teaching them in school, man.
Right here. Sirach 16 and 1. Desire not a multitude of unprofitable children.
That's unprofitable children, man. That's 2/3, man.
Neither delight in ungodly sons, though they multiply. Rejoice not in them.
Yeah, so him having that much children, which is his business anyway, but at the same time, most of them going, he not into the truth, so his children, you can forget about it. And even if you in the truth, you having that much children, it's hard to see what each one is doing, what they into, what they're doing at school. How can you in this society? Because the society is wicked. See? They getting their knowledge from the state, man.
That's what really raising our children.
Yeah, it's the state.
The woman at work, because she want to be independent, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? She don't listen to you. She don't want to be a housewife, right? She don't want to stay home, keep her at home. She want to go out to work and have some work fuck buddies. You know what I'm saying? Now who's raising the children, man? The state.
The state.
Because you got to work to provide. You see, this is wicked, man. When you think about it, it's vexing, man.
And that was a deep counsel they had back then.
Yes, they thought that thing
through for a long time. When you go into this guy Karl Marx, the whole communist thing that BLM be following, They always talk about the destruction of the family. That was always their goal, was to destroy the family. All right? Because once you do that, degeneracy is high. All right? They want to destroy what the Most High set up. See? So that's what they're targeting children now. You can see it, man. They're not why does little kids need to know about all this shit that's going on, man? And hold on, where's you Christians at? I don't see y'all on the front line speaking against any of that. The Christian church. Christian church is aligned with the world, man. But y'all are trying to come at us over hate. See, that's why nobody's in the church anymore, man. People don't left that shit, man. All right, what you got?
Khan, it says, though they multiplied, it's Iraq 16 and 2. Though they multiplied, rejoice not in them, except the fear of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, be with them.
Except the fear of the Lord. And that's non-existent right now.
That'd be a blessing if you have a son or a daughter that fears Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. Man,
that's hard to come by now.
You'll get that in the kingdom. Because more than likely, a woman is going to be in the world. You know, she's not involved in this truth. She's going to be telling all type of shit. Or your daddy ain't shit. He never here for your birthdays. You know, he never here for the Christmases. They're going to grow up with a little disdain for you, man. I don't know, man. Unless they fear the Lord and understand why you're doing what you're doing. Then they're going to grow to love and love you. So it's all up to y'all about Shema Shah, but it's probably going into it. It's not the time. Not the time, man. And the kingdom of heaven, what?
In fact, let's get it. Amos 7:17. They said it's supposed to be 90. We got this nice shade, man.
God, breeze too. Yeah. The Lord give us that shade.
Yeah.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 7, and verse 17. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line.
Yeah, there you go. You see that right now. Projects and ghettos, sons and daughters dying in the city.
That wife being a harlot in the streets, she for the streets, that's right there, man. That white thing that's saying is even out. Or she for the streets, man. And who they normally say that about? Eve. You know, Eve, man. She for the streets. That's the prophecy right there, man. A man will he be dealing with a woman, and as she knows she does something, you know, and then it goes viral, and people comment, she for the streets. Your wife being a harlot in the city, man.
So if you have daughters, then more likely they're gonna be in the streets.
Come on, man.
Be in the streets. You know, that's an embarrassment as a father too.
Right. That brings shame upon your household.
That's why there's something in the Middle East called honor killings. In fact, look that up real quick. Honor killings, we're gonna see.
Honor killings, right?
Yeah.
It says honor killings in Pakistan are known locally as Karun Kari. Pakistan has the highest number of documented and estimated honor killings per capita of any country in the world. About 1/5 of the world's honor killings are committed in Pakistan. 1,000 out of 5,000 per year total.
That's crazy. You peep the number on it now? Look. You bought us something?
Wow.
It ain't even recorded yet.
This is the book of Job, chapter 32, and verse 8. But there is the spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding. So that's the spirit in man, the Most High, He gives inspiration, their influence. So for them to come up with different animes and mangas and DC comics and Marvel comics, different heroes and all of this.
Now like Black Adam coming
Black
out.
Adam. They got the brother going to the Gohan, you know, the final form of Gohan with his white woolly hair and red eyes and purple aura around him. You know, who gives them the inspiration? Yahweh Shema Shah.
Crazy, crazy. And we see the truth in so many different forms.
Yeah.
The average person looking at an average anime fan, they don't know what the hell going on.
They don't know what's going on, man. The Saiyans are Israelites, man. That's it. They represent Jake.
And you saw that demonic Frieza. He went to kill all of them all because he heard of the legend of the Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Come on, where did they get that from? Where did that inspiration come from, man?
Just like Pharaoh, man.
Just like Pharaoh and just like Herod.
Yeah, they knew one was coming. That was going to save him, man. And they saying Goku as a child. See, all that was, and he was the one that became the super. All that they got in Kal El Superman, all was based on Yahweh Shai, Moses. See? People don't see the correlation. And his name, Superman, Kal El, means all power. Alright? Now let's get Yahweh Shai description.
Come on. Daniel 10 and 5. Then I lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with the fine gold of Uphaz. His body also was like the beryl.
Yeah, the green garment, yeah.
And his face as the appearance of lightning.
Like we're saying, wisdom caused a man's face to shine. Even Moses, after he came down, after he was in the presence of the Lord, they couldn't look at his face. All right, go ahead.
It says, and his eyes as lamps of fire.
Come on, bruh.
And his arms and his feet like in color to polished brass.
Gives you the Messiah's description. You know? And, you know, purple is a royal color too. We're just going into it. When you go into, I think, the priests, when you Exodus 28. Matter of fact, let's get to Exodus. The high priest, man. The high priest is Yahweh Shah. Alright? For the umpteenth time. Chief high priest is Yahweh Shah Mashiach. And we're all priests now. Okay? Let's start from verse 1.
This is Exodus chapter 28, verse 1. And take thou unto thee Aaron thy brother and his sons with him from among the children of Israel, that he may minister unto him in the priest's office.
Levi lawyer means joined unto me. They had no inheritance. They were joined with the Most High. Alright? Their inheritance was with the priesthood. See, because they had to be completely focused on doing the sacrifices the right way. Because you read certain things in the law, it's very meticulous, like we're going into. If he didn't do shit right, he'll get put to death. All right. You drinking wine before you come out to, you got put to death. You copulating seed before you put out the showbread or in the temple, you get put to death for that, man. You crazy? All right. And he had to constantly clean himself. You read Numbers, the 8th chapter. Look at the design of the temple. And then the chief high priest was the only one that could go through the second veil, because the Most High's presence would actually come down between the two cherubims or the mercy seat. Right? This is in the law, man. That's unique for you clowns talking about the Bible is based off the walls in Egypt. What the hell are you talking about? We went into some of the wacko beliefs of them Egyptians, man. Right? How Horus and Set and all that homosexuality relationship they had, and then Amun-Ra bust mankind into existence. All that weird shit, man.
Which one of them held the semen to show
Horus held Set semen. Like all that, come on, man. So how's the scriptures based? And the Egyptians had many gods. Okay? Most sides have no other gods. So how's it based off Egypt? But in the same breath, you niggas say the white man wrote the Bible. So which one is it, man? That's why nobody following that whole Egyptology, man. Look at your man Polite, who was talking about Egypt. His god is money. He's scamming his own people, man. He's a Hotep hustler, man. Same thing Umar Johnson, taking all his years to build his school. School still ain't built. Okay? Another Hotep hustler, man. Sending you fake dreams, man. See? What you got?
Reading on, it says, even Aaron, Nadab, and Abu, Eleazar, and Ithamar.
Oh, and does it say they got put to death in that chapter? No, right? No, right?
I don't see it.
Matter of fact, look up their death real quick. I think it was in Numbers.
Numbers death of Aaron's sons?
Yeah. Because why? We're going to show you how meticulous that priest, and we're going to finish Exodus 28.
All right.
But we're going into the color purple and whatnot. But That's what you got.
Got you right. Leviticus 10.
Okay.
God, I read it. Leviticus 10, I believe, start verse 1. And Nadab and Abihu, the sons of Aaron, took either of them his censer and put fire therein, and put incense thereon, and offered strange fire before the Lord, which commanded them not. And there went out fire from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and devoured them, and they died before Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
We just read they were chosen from the line of Aaron. But they did a strange fire, meaning the Lord didn't authorize it.
Yeah.
That's how you have to be on point being a priest, man. Okay? That's what the Most High didn't give him inheritance. Focus on me. Because if you don't give me a strange fire, what happened? He put them to death, man. See? That's how you have to be careful with that priesthood. You was talking about they high priest. Man, get out of here with that, man. You couldn't go in the second veil with Jordans on. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you crazy, man. You're crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You bugged out, man.
Certain way, so like the brother said, the Most High meticulous. Everything got to be done precisely, man, to the T. You know?
That was a heavy office.
That was a heavy office, man.
Being a priest of the Most High, it's a heavy office, which we are now too. See, but we're not doing things based on the line of Aaron, the Aaronic priesthood. We're doing it based off Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, and that was the Most High's intent anyway.
Yep.
For all 12 tribes to be kings and priests. Yep. That was his intent.
A royal priesthood.
There you go.
Brother Peter.
Right?
Peter.
And we're prophets too. Okay, we prophesying, we preach, we keep going to the law, going to the history. We're going to the history right now. We're going to the law right now. All right, let's read Exodus 28 now.
Exodus 28, verse 2. And thou shalt make holy garments for Aaron thy brother for glory and for beauty. And thou shalt speak unto all that are wise-hearted, whom I have filled with the spirit of wisdom, that they may make Aaron's garments to consecrate him, that he may minister unto me in the priest's office. And these are the garments which they shall make: a breastplate, and an ephod, and a robe, and a reading on, and a broader coat, a mitre, and a girdle. And they shall make holy garments for Aaron, thy brother, and his sons, that he may minister unto me in the priest's office. And they shall take gold and blue and purple and scarlet.
There you go. See? So he had all that in his garment. He had a beautiful garment. Go ahead.
And fine linen, verse 6. And they shall make the ephod of gold, of blue, and of purple, and of scarlet, and fine twined linen with cunning work. It shall have the two shoulder pieces thereof joined at the two edges thereof, and so it shall be joined together. And the curious girdle of the ephod which is upon it shall be the same according to the work thereof, even of gold, of blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine twined linen.
The priest is decked out.
And thou shalt take 2 onyx stones, and engrave on them the names of the children of Israel. 6 of the names on one stone, and the other 6 names of the rest on the other stone, according to their birth. With the work of an engraver in stone, like the engravings of a signet, shalt thou engrave the 2 stones with the names of the children of Israel. Thou shalt make them to be set in ouches of gold. And thou shalt.
There you go, man. So we read in the priest how beautiful, decked out he was, royal colors. And he had the precious stones, man. All right, and he had the ephod, all of that. And he was consecrated to the Most High. And if you were a priest, that's another law. You couldn't deal with a woman that was, let's get the law. I think it's Leviticus 21. That's where God is going on the priesthood, man. Leviticus 21:7.
Leviticus 21:7. They shall not take a wife that is a whore or profane. Neither shall they take a woman or put away from her husband.
So they couldn't deal with a divorcee. They couldn't deal with a woman that wasn't a virgin. You were a priest. Right? She had to be untouched. So that was a heavy office, man. So dudes talking about high priest and all that. You look at these guys, you examine the law, like, nigga, what? Come on, man. You ain't nowhere near that. Because you trying to restore the Aaron priesthood. You ain't nowhere near what was going on, man, back then. And you can't even prove it's your genealogy, man. And we just read the curse that wife shall be a harlot in the city.
It says, he shall be holy unto thee. No, I'll skip the part. For he is holy unto Yahweh Shemel Shai. Thou shalt sanctify him, therefore, for he offereth the bread of thy power. He shall be holy unto thee, for I, Yahweh Shemel Shai, will sanctify you, am holy. And the daughter of any priest, if she profane herself by playing a whore, she profaneth her father, she shall be burned with fire.
So if you're a priest and your daughter was a whore, she's supposed to be burned with fire. So if we talk about that priesthood, it ain't nothing to joke around with, man. We just read Aaron's sons trying to give a strain. The Most High didn't authorize that. The fire came down and burned their ass up.
Right.
Talking about Aaron's sons. See? So we, Spirit got us going wherever we go, but we were showing mainly how decked out we was. We're going into certain characters and going to that Aaron, the purple garments and scarlet and blue and nice rubies and breastplate, just decked out. And he had the turban. He didn't have baseball caps. He had a turban on his head, man. And there's an opening in the middle of the turban. Why? Because for the anointing. You should have all wrapped up. How you gonna anoint, man? There's an opening for the anointing, man. See? And after the second, that show you the high priest. Like we said, that the Most High's presence came down. That's what we said. Moses on a high level because he was dealing with the Most High face to face, man. Matter of fact, get that in Numbers, the 7th chapter, I think 88, something like that.
Numbers 7 and 88. And all the oxen for the sacrifice of the peace offerings were 24 bullocks, the rams 60, the he-goat 60, the lambs of the first year 60. This was dedication of the altar. It
looked like a person was there for a second. I was like, what the hell is that? Yeah. You did, right?
Yeah. Imagine that?
Yeah.
It's all with a camera?
Yeah.
Telescope, binoculars. It says this was the dedication of the altar. After that, it was anointed. And when Moses was gone into the tabernacle of the congregation to speak with him, then he heard the voice of one speaking to him from off the mercy seat.
From off the Ark of the Covenant. Yeah.
That was upon the ark of testimony from between the two cherubims, and he spake unto him.
There you go. That was the Most High. See? So Moses, man, that was heavy. He heard the Most High voice, which probably Samuel too, because he kept hearing the Most High, because he was sleeping in the temple. He kept hearing the Most High calling him. You see? And matter of fact, that's why the Lord punished Eli and his sons, and not only that, he cut that whole line off from being priests, because he indisciplined his sons, because they were laying with women at the door of the tabernacle in Shiloh, man. Okay? So I think that's Ephraimite territory. You see? So that priesthood, it was serious, man. But we were going into, various things, man. The inspiration coming from the Almighty, but it led us into the priesthood, man. And let's read Revelation 5 now. We're all the priests of the Most High. Revelation 5 and 10.
Revelation chapter 5, verse 10. It has made us